And with that horn, you know what it means. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Good afternoon. It's Sunday, April 20. Welcome to the CCRP update. For this, the 16th episode for 2025. The CCRP was created to empower, celebrate, and protect Jamaica seniors. They offer many benefits. Visit our website at ccrponline.org. CCRP Update is brought to you by J&GI Silver Shields, the best choice for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&GI for best value and a boatload of benefits. In today's CCRP Update, wow, you're feeling like a recycled teenager. Because today we turn 15. Woot, woot, woot. 15th anniversary to CCRP. And in this past week, we caught up with the indefatigable and very busy founder and executive chair, Mrs. Jean Lowrie-Chin CD. So she spent some time with me and I catch her up on tape. We have the tape, Miss Jean, we have the tape. So we will share a recording of that conversation with you in a little bit. But first, we have to take care of some family business. Our CCRP Update sponsors, J&GI, offer their amazing Silver Shield plan for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. The auto plan includes free benefits from the Jamaica Automobile Association with valet service for vehicle registration, fitness, and a 24-hour roadside assistance. CCRP members, if you have not yet renewed your membership, we urge you to do so now. All those who have paid their CCRP membership dues for 2025 will be eligible to win a bag of things. For instance, a 4-day, 3-night stay for a family of 4 at the Little Bay Country Club in beautiful Negril, or a weekend for 2 at the fabulous S Hotel in Montego Bay, or delightful dinner for 2 at Chive Restaurant in Kingston. Enough things. Don't miss it. Please pay your dues and encourage your friends to sign up. And you could be a winner. Talking about sign up, don't forget, you have to only be 40. Some people look to retire at 60, 65. Some people go a little further. From you reach 40, it's like an airplane. You're coming in for the approach of Norman Manley. You don't get over Norman Manley or over Sangstang of woman dropping at the airport. You start to you pack up your things then, and you wait for you have to cruise into the terminus. And so 40 is a good time to join the CCRP. Because as you quit the 20 years past and you want to enhance all of your relationships, leverage them, know more, and make the best choices before you get into retirement. It opens up a whole world of exciting events and money-solving discounts. For, if you don't solve it, save. For only an initial registration of $2,500 and a renewal of $2,000, you'll have access to discounts of up to 30% from over 100 discount partners. CCRP also offers 2 high-value health insurance plans underwritten by Sagicor for our members. Yeah, and don't forget, well, we'll remind you at the end again, but hear this now. The truth is, we need to... before we do that, one more last thing. Next on this program, we'll hear about the benefits of membership in the Jamaica Automobile Association from their GM, Mr. Owen Smith. Let's now throw to that conversation I had with Jean Lowrie-Chin earlier this week.
This week's update, we mark a very significant milestone in the CCRP. You know the CCRP is now much more than an organization. It's a whole movement. As the young ones say, it's giving real movement. Mrs. Jean Lowrie-Chin, CCRP's founder and executive chair, is here with us to tell us a little bit more about why I'd say that. Good afternoon, Jean. Welcome.
Thank you, Gerry. Good afternoon to you and to all your listeners.
And first off, congratulations. Your brainchild is now a proper teen. All of 15?
Absolutely. Thank you. And she was born, actually, I should say he.
Yes.
15 years ago, the 20th of April, 2010.
To the date. Exactly to the date.
To the date.
Wow. And it's Easter. What a special way to celebrate 15 years. Let's start.
A blessed way.
Oh, gosh, yes, absolutely. Please remind us, what inspired the creation of the organization? It's now become such a vibrant one. We'd love to know what was in your heart and mind when the germ was planted.
Well, after the celebration of Procom's 30th anniversary, that's our PR company, in 2009, I was feeling very grateful to have reached the milestone, and I wanted to give back to Jamaica in a significant way. So as I considered who helped me along my journey, I realized they were all seniors. My mother, Maisie Lowrie, who was the company's first investor, and supported us throughout the years. Mrs. Joyce Gordon-Martin, who was our wise board director, and my other awesome mentors, Sister Bernadette Little, Beth Jacobs, Eileen Bicknell Kalbrenner, Merritt Needham, Wycliffe Bennett, and Fred Wilmot. And of course, many others, but those were the ones that stood out. So that inspired me to start an organization to advocate for our underserved seniors.
Amazing. And that is quite an august initial body. Who were the initial collaborators? Because now you had to get it moving with all the momentum.
Yes, our initial collaborators were, of course, my husband, Hubie Chin, Ambassador Aluna Samba, who donated all the legal work, registering the organization, and preparing our articles of incorporation. J. Lester Spalding, late chair of the RJR Gleaner Group, who set up our accounting system. Most Honorable Professor Kenneth Hall, our honorary director, and the Most Honorable Professor Denise Edelmeyer Scherer, our honorary chair. Other early board directors were the late Mrs. Serene Marshall Burnett, Mr. Michael Fraser of Sagicor fame, Professor Trevor Jackson, also Mrs. Herman Metcalf, Mrs. Donna Parchment Brown, and Mrs. Sharon Dehaney Walker. Later, the late Mrs. Avril Crawford served on the board. And we have to thank His Excellency the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen, our patron, and Lady Allen for hosting our first media event, at which the late Honorable Oliver Clark registered to be the first CCRP member.
Wow, rich memories. Now the board continues to fire on all cylinders, Jean. It's you're going really well with the guidance and your hands-on. Tell us, who are the current board of directors?
Oh, we are blessed. We are blessed with an excellent board. They are Mrs. Vilma MacDonald, Director Emerita, Ambassador Aluna Samba, Mrs. Patricia Reed Wall, Dr. Owen James, Mr. Dennis Jones, Mr. Setharaman Kumaraswamy, Mr. Warren MacDonald, Mr. Peter Mays, and recently appointed to the CCRP board are Mrs. Marlene Street Forrest, and Mr. Donovan Wignall, and I remain as executive chair.
And still strong. And who have been the main supporters? Because it really is a community. Who are the main supporters in this vibrant community?
Yes, well, first I mentioned my husband, and then there's a PROCOM team, Errol Howlett, Noel Chin, Anita Chin, Yvonne Piper, Sasha Nichols Dobson, Sandra Lowry, and we have had excellent coordinators through the years, Angela Foote, Dorette Linton, Debbie Cargill, and Donna Singh. And our membership coordinator, Mrs. Pansy Roper, has been a treasure for our members. Our former Goodwill ambassador, Joan MacDonald, has flown the CCRP flag high, and we're very grateful to her.
And so say all of us. And I understand some really good news. You're never out of good news, Jean, because you've appointed a GM, and this is a stalwart. But I'll tell you, you be the one to tell us about this new hire and why it is so much of a wonderful development.
Oh, yes, it was more than time because, we have over 12,000 members island-wide. So Mrs. Angela Patterson was appointed our general manager on April 1st, and through her previous role as consultant, we know she's an excellent fit. And she is collaborating with our regional chapter conveners, Patricia Blackwood, Dr. Norma Taylor, and Mr. Pixley Irons.
Right, so it's Jamaica through and through, all regions involved. So it's a good time to ask you, Jean, about your active outreach program, because island-wide and beyond clearly will require that robust outreach program.
Oh, yes, it does. So we do have one, and we thank former caring committee chairs, Mrs. Irene Walter and Mrs. Verla Seymour. And Ms. Movita Monroe is now chair of this caring committee, which comprises our parish representatives. These representatives are our eyes and ears, checking on negative situations for seniors and reporting on them so we can address them. So, for example, last year, the parish representative for St. Elizabeth, Mrs. Joan Martin, assisted in the distribution of care items to victims of Hurricane Beryl. And our board director, Patricia Reedwar, initiated an NDTC benefit, which raised over $800,000, which was used to fund provisions and assist in roof repairs through Food for the Poor.
Wow.
And every year we distribute care packages to needy seniors in every parish of Jamaica.
Amazing. So that's the responses, and we're clear on that. But the responses don't work as well if you hadn't done your advocacy. And the advocacy continues. Please bring us up to date, Jean, about how the CCRP continues to actively advocate for seniors.
Oh, yes. You know, having received so many reports of various types of elderly abuse since 2017, we've been sending out press statements. We've been engaging with successive ministers and staff at the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. And finally, late last year, we have to congratulate Senator Floyd Morris and Senator Shireen Golding Campbell for taking the motion for legislation for the care and protection of the elderly to an active special select committee of Parliament, which have been holding hearings on the matter. So we at CCRP, we made a comprehensive submission to the committee, and we are very optimistic that this legislation should soon become a reality.
So much to celebrate, even as there's much more to do. And one thing that really struck me more is your annual Living Legacy Awards. What a grand affair and a beautiful occasion that is.
Oh, yes, because we want to celebrate those who have gone beyond the call of duty to serve Jamaica. So we created this award in 2012 and celebrated Jamaica 50 with the naming of 62 persons to receive these awards. They included 3 Governors General, Sir Howard Cook, Professor Sir Kenneth Hall, and Sir Patrick Allen. And since then, we have had mostly annual events honoring our high-achieving seniors. So we're grateful to those sponsors who have kept coming back and the new ones who have come on board. National Baking Company, CariMed, BPM Financial, Sterling Asset Management, Wicon, Supreme Ventures, Juicy Jamaica, Gallagher Insurance Brokers, and Morgan White Limited. We have to thank also our over 100 discount partners who are a very valuable source of savings for our members. Mm-hmm. Oh, I should say that nominations for the current year is coming up. Mm-hmm. Our Living Legacy Committee is chaired by Mrs. Vilma MacDonald and another member, a former director, Mrs. Karen Gauntlet. And to mark our 15th anniversary, we will be honoring 15 individuals.
Wow, it's really, really an amazing time to celebrate. I just remind us of the CCRP benefits, Jean. Every time I look at them and see them grow, I just become even happier to be a part of this vibrant community.
Oh, yes. So we have 2 health plans underwritten by Sagicor and managed by Gallagher Insurance Brokers. And we have an international health plan offered by Morgan White. And then, of course, our very faithful CCRP update sponsors, JNGI, they have a Silver Shield plan that offers discounted rates for auto and property insurance. I mentioned our discount partners, and they offer discounts of up to 30%. And, car repairs are very, very expensive, and Bird's Auto Supplies offers a 15% discount, which I have heard is a big help because, you must maintain your motor vehicle. Also, our excursions, which are very exciting and organized by Charmaine Harrison, we have them discounted for our members. They can bring their friends along, but of course, their friends usually become members because then they can save on the regular rate.
Yes, of course. Give us a final word, Jean, because we've got a mouthful, but I'd like just one more tips, just a final word from the heart.
Well, I want to say that, we have been having a series of meetings on Zoom or in person about various topics. Last Tuesday, for example, we had a Lenten Reflections Zoom meeting so that we could just pause and think about all the happenings of Holy Week. And so we try to keep our members both mentally and spiritually supported because we want them to live, in the words of our motto, Gerry,
Yes.
life to the fullest.
To the fullest. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Many thanks, our beloved founder and executive chair. Very vibrant along with your family, your immediate family, and your work family. Thank you so much, Jean. Continue to thrive and to lead us with so much inspiration. We love you dearly.
Thank you, Gerry, and thank you to our beloved Jamaican seniors who inspire us. Thank you.
Blessings. Yes, today marks the 15th anniversary of this critical organization. Cheers to continued growth. Until next Sunday at 3 for all things CCRP, visit our website, ccrponline.org. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Lots going on there. And over 40, that's all you need to be. Become a full CCRP member. Now, why wait? Time is flying, and all the connections you can build, the information you can get to make the right life choices, and the deep kind of friendships before retirement and then through retirement. CCRP Update, brought to you by J&GI Silver Shield, the best choice for auto and property insurance, exclusively for CCRP members. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&GI for best value and a boatload of benefits.